We have arrived. No coffee, troopers, sorry. It would have made us late. They lied online. They said it was going to take 3 to 6 minutes, and then they told me 20 minutes. I was like, forget about it. Okay. All right, so I'll just show. I hate this wobbliness. This has got to be fixed. There's got to be a fix for that. Something's not right. I guess somebody had a 21st birthday, but so this is the federal prison here. That's like their yard, I believe, because we heard basketball one time when we were here. And then we're getting set up with our J6 stuff, our flags. So we're gonna do that right now. It's Jane!
Is that good?
Yeah.
Did you want to do this?
Yeah.
Because we want to hang that.
Here. You want me to grab one? Just for you. So the app for Ashley, Jan, 6, Vigil. And then we've got other live streamers on here in this, so then people can take flyers and learn about stuff, the different websites, the ones that I make.
Should we hang it over here or over there?
Right? Keep it all kind of tight.
Yeah.
We have more flags in the.
We're setting up.
I put that stick and sign right there that's hanging up there. That one has had new signs put on it since the mask mandating and all that shizzle.
Oh, you have to turn Bluetooth on. You get the drift.
Can you come and take these chains off me? Your honor, can you take these chains off me? Can you come and take these chains off me? I do it for the land of the free, home of the free. Also, always more patriotic than me. Your honor, listen to me. Can you come and take these chains off me? Can you come and take these chains off me? Okay, excuse me. Flying for a flag, that's all my check was all I do.
Ron J, what's up? I think he's down there too, right? He's at the Vigil, Ron J. Wasn't he speaking just now? So it's very noisy here. Yup, that's right. Haha, hey, haha. I can watch my own chat.
You can watch and see what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Ron J.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Tell Ron J that we're playing his song, guys.
At the twilight's last streaming. Your honor, can you take these chains off me? Can you come and take these chains off me? Your honor, can you take these chains off me? Can you come and take these chains off me? I did it for the land of the brave, home of the free. Possible who's more patriotic than me. Your honor, listen to me. Can you come and take these chains off me? Can you come and take these chains off me? Don't label me a white supremacist, but asking questions I get it. Even as a silence me, cause you notice I pay attention. Telling only half the story, ignoring my real intention. We ain't from no capital, we was simply paying a bill. America was a building and it was burning and blazing. I tried to save it. I'd run inside and pull out my name. It's gonna sound crazy. That's I'm crazy, cause on January, that was the reason. These politicians committing treason. We couldn't see it. Your honor, can you take these chains off me? Can you come and take these chains off me? Your honor, can you take these chains
Oh,
off
nice,
me?
nice.
Can you take
Who
these
said that?
chains off
Oh, haha, okay, nice.
me?
Yeah. We miss you. Look at how that wobbly, like, how do you make that stop wobbling? What's up? What's up, Ohio Navy Mom? Yeah, so whenever the calls will... Oh, let me get the mic.
Getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. Waking up now, baby, elevate, educate. Look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate. Separate and segregate. Don't celebrate quite yet. The storm is coming through for heaven's sake. Violence that they demonstrate. Instigate and penetrate. The values of our country and our God is what they consecrate. My fighters ain't no separate. Pulling out the seeds of the power that they fabricate. They feel lies manipulate.
Thanks everyone for being here. It looks like somebody had a birthday party earlier. That's why those balloons are over there. You know, the thing is, you might have to put This might have to go up a little bit because you can't see his patio. Hey, Mama Jan. Serena. This might have to go up because we can't see the patio from here. It's not up high enough. You know what I mean? So can this tripod go up any higher?
So, oh wait, you know what?
These all do different things.
Oh, there we go.
Is that better?
Yeah, and then it looks like you can tilt it too. Come over here and see.
Hi, Jane.
It has to be tilted up right there.
Hi, Cinnabee.
There you go.
Technical.
We're newcomers. It's windy out here today, you guys.
Because it's there, right?
Yeah, it's that first one right there. You see someone? Yes. Where? I think Daniel's up there. I can't really see him. I'm sure you guys won't be able to.
That could be the other option. If there's a way to tilt it, I just have to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
What about, no, that goes to this, this right here. What is, oh, there you go. So what about if you go, there you go. It's actually, that's a lot better. Wait.
makes sense than handled. Our motto at Mama Earth is, we have no idea what we're doing. And we're innocent of anything.
Maybe we should, oops, I put my hand in front of the camera. There, that's good right there. Look at it.
Yep. And then we can be smart about it.
Try to see if you can see him up in there.
Yeah. So those. This crazy world is
We have fun out here. We're in the crappy area of LA.
As the sun goes down, we'll see.
Yeah. Hopefully more people will show up, but anyways, it doesn't matter because this is for Daniel and Tommy Allen.
Yeah, we're not. Yep. People are like, oh, who's coming? Who's coming? And I'm like, doesn't matter to me. I'm here. Sancia's here. And those guys are in there. And this
Yeah, for
whole
us.
situation is. Oh, is this the wrong one? Trish.
It's the white one. Come on, Sancia.
I like this one.
Ryan Mock was arrested on June 11th, 2021 because he stood up with a million other patriots to have his voice heard on June 6th. He is not a criminal. He is a concerned citizen who stood up in the neighborhood. He was taken by gunpoint, transported across the country, and held 1,540 injuries.
I wonder if those are our
He was
TikToks, but I'm
the
sure they're not.
constitutional
No,
rights
it's
of
active
the
down
citizen.
here.
He spent 5 months in solitary confinement. To this day, he continues his legal battle and maintains his innocence.
Can you guys hear the music? Can you hear the speaking? Because we're probably going to have to do what we did last time. It's my guess. We will have to do what we did last time. Put it because the traffic just drowns out the noise. I mean the speaker, you know. So yeah, I think that's what we'll end up doing, or putting it. Okay. Should we hang it up on this side over here?
This one's for
Okay. Yeah, it's our problem is when the when the guys call in. Last time it was,
They're sending
woo,
me away.
Santi is party girl. I'll just show you what we set up. So this is my,
Voices on, and I can't hear.
I added the Patriot Mail Project, the little hashtags, right? And then I have it's a double-sided one. It's blocked by there, but I'm okay with that. And then we've got this little zone set up in our little American flag. Just showing y'all.
They try and divide with fear and hate, and keep us in our homes till it's too late.
Uh-oh. I saw something got hidden.
Well, they came with guns, said welcome to our head. No rights, no trial, then they locked me in a cell.
Hello.
So to my boys, I left behind that January day. I stood for thoughts, I stood for words.
You like my system I got going finally?
And through the years and all the tears, we may never be the same. So I pray. There's men on the block lost everything,
See the little metal.
but every single night there's an
So
anthem
go
they
to
sing.
the first patio, right? There's 3 patios, and then
Then I
there's
sit
splits. There's
down,
like
try and
people
write to my son words about wisdom and honor and love. Will they ever understand that I stood for them? Trying to right the wrongs that evil put us in. So to my boys, I left behind that January day. I stood for thoughts, I stood for words you may never get to say. And through the years and all the tears, we may never be the same. So
There's
I
a
pray-
screamer at the corner. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to get this to where you guys can see.
Pray that you choose to see through
Sorry
all the
about that, you
lies
guys.
that you're told. They can take time, but they can't take your mind.
Miss
or
Piggy's
your
there.
soul.
Oh God. I was trying to move it again because it wasn't able to see it. Was somebody
They want
coming?
you to hate, but it's never too late
She
to
wanted
choose
the address
love.
of the parking structure, but I don't have the address.
So choose love and choose love and choose
it on the
love.
flyer?
Choose love, 'cause there's a formula of lies and
Is that-
mistrust.
That's a good question.
I guess
They
Miss
used to
Piggy's
tear
there.
down
That lady's
best
psycho,
of
you
us.
guys. She's like a
Can't stand
devil. She's like,
There's a simple answer
I don't
to
know.
what we must do. Strip them of their power, give it back to
I'll have to
you.
watch the vigil later.
If you stand with the truth, they'll put you in a cage.
This corner's too noisy.
Find you a slave. So to my boys, I left behind that January day. I stood for thoughts, I stood for words you may never get to say.
Is it on the flyer?
Through the years and all the tears, we may never be the same. So I pray. My voice is all that I can.
Ha ha. Where's Ha ha?
They've
We miss you,
taken
girl.
everything except this life I live.
I was able to share
I
the
hope
map
your
with
father-in-law's okay.
So this one's for
Just
my
trying to
boys
zoom
and
into
old
those.
men.
Can't look, it's not good. It's all like tilted, huh?
They're sending me away 'cause I took the stand.
All right, I'm gonna try to.
I gotta go away 'cause I took the stand.
I don't know if you guys can.
It's. Oh, I know what you mean now in the slit.
In the slits.
Okay. I see.
Yeah.
When I was in solitary,
Hi, Tracy.
isolated.
That's
from all
where
the
they were
other
last time, but it was
86
dark out.
for a little
Haha,
over
said thank you.
days.
Yeah.
Aw.
I spoke to God.
That's right. When it was dark
And I
out, we
asked,
could see him better. Now I see him.
Why
all.
me?
I completely forgot.
He answered quite simply, because you can endure.
My speaker was on, but I don't know if I turned it on when I grabbed it. And I'm like, great, because this runs on batteries.
That's out of batteries.
This is on batteries. Yeah. It Bluetooth.
This is a war on religion.
Nice job with the playlist, girlfriend.
They give you the cure with the sickness. This is a war
Yeah.
on tradition.
Playlist.
This is a
Okay.
war on religion.
Link it, so I just
This
like-
is a war on the children. They
Okay.
give you the cure with the sickness.
Okay, nice.
This is a war.
Nice.
This is a war.
This is the war that we living through, never reveal to you that they also leaving killing you. They don't tell you what the hell you agreeing to. Shipping and hurting you, don't know who leading you. Keep on proceeding to follow. Your mind is so hollow. Are you being coddled by government swallowing up everything that the media tell you without a question or a problem?
You see that abuse that I just endured? American flag abuse? I don't understand the wobbliness. Like, it's like, there's something that must.
Is Trooper on here?
I don't know, someone said something.
Trooper.
God won't give you more than you can handle. Government should be dismantled. Every politician got a scandal. Prepare for the war. We going to battle.
I know, oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to look at.
This is a war on the children.
Oh yeah. Hey Roger. Oh, there he is. Hi everyone.
This is a war
Hey, Storm.
tradition. This is a war.
Hi, Lana.
Serena's out here representing Stormtrooper.
Storm, there's no coffee. I'm just going to full disclosure. We had to.
Storm. We couldn't get coffee. We would have been late.
We had to abandon the mission. They lied on their website. They said it took 3 to 6 minutes, but we get there and he said 20, and I'm like, no can do. We're out of here.
We said Trooper coffee. No go.
Keep on praying for your salvation. You are outdated. Society becoming outrageous. Keep your house painted for the firstborn. The angel that death in its worst form.
We should see if we can hear him.
Remember, this isn't the
Where are all our people?
So just be aware. They do not want to hear none of your prayers. This is a war. They ain't playing fair. They feed
I think that's, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey! They're waving to us, you guys. Hey!
DJ!
Say Tony. Okay. See, when we don't have the music playing, we can hear them. I don't know if you guys can see him. Can you guys see him up there?
I don't know if I zoomed in as much as I possibly could.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
that's as
hard to
much.
see
when
because
it starts
it's
to get
dark. Yeah, then they
Yeah.
have the lights up there, and that makes it a lot easier. We the people, be the people. Yeah, this is.
What's up, DJ?
Hey, DJ!
Tommy, what's up?
Tommy! Release our J6ers! Oh,
Release
cool.
the hostages.
Kathy said
Enough is enough.
Kathy said she can see them up there. That's awesome.
Yay.
We can hear them. They can yell down to us. That's pretty cool. We're probably going to get a call soon, you guys.
Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We'll be ready for
In the air, just be aware. You think I care? The more that you know, the more that it's clear. This is a war. It's already here.
On religion.
it. We should read his poem now, maybe. Should we do that? I turned it on.
You did that old school. I do have to pee.
Woo!
It's not on.
Oh, my bad.
Hey! Thank you, DJ! For my friend. Oh God.
Should we read the poem
It's up to you. Well,
to do it?
the thing is, let's see here. It's 5:40, so we might get a call, but it's up to you. Is it short?
I'll get it. Maybe we'll hit some music. Or we could do a prayer.
This is a war.
Yeah, we could do that.
The cure with the sickness. This is a war on tradition. This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. The cure with the sickness. This is a war. This is a war. Of the slave to the crickets make a sound. Where's the bold and the brave? We all have to stand our ground. Of the slave to the crickets.
I gotta turn the phone up. I gotta turn the phone up so I can hear if there's phone call.
Oh, for the calls. You're not gonna call my number, right?
No.
Okay.
This is a war on religion.
Is that your friend?
This is a war on the
It looks like.
the cure with the sickness. This is a war on tradition. This is a war on religion. This is a war on the children. The cure with the sickness.
All right. So yeah, we'll probably do that over. We'll test it out and see how it works. We were trying to test out the microphone to. Yeah, I've figured out a couple little kinks and just making sure. Yeah, the
Oh,
mic
here
is
we
on
go. We're getting a
10
call.
already. Okay.
Do you have the mic?
Oh my goodness.
Turn it on. Chris.
An inmate at the Washington, D.C. Central Detention Facility. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this, your current balance is $31.07. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hey,
What's going on, Patriots? How are you?
we're good. Just standing out here.
How's LA?
Oh, it's just beautiful. There's even some, what do you call it? Graffiti on the side of the detention center.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't there be?
Hey, we can hear DJ. I wonder if DJ can hear you guys. They're outside.
DJ, what's going on, brother?
They're like, we can see them because we're right across the street from them, so they can see us. It's kind of cool.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So first, I would like to give a big old salute to President Trump. For those who don't know, there's a Newsweek article that just came out that says he saluted at an Ohio Trump rally.
He did.
And he saluted, and I'm just reading now on the other tablet the things that he would do first, and not one more American life should be lost in migrant crime. You cannot have another Lincoln. Lincoln, not Lincoln. That's Joe Biden. President Biden is allowing for millions of migrants, including violent gang members and gangsters, into the U.S. When I'm president of the United States, we will demand justice for Lincoln on day one. My administration will terminate every open border policy of the Biden administration.
Yep.
The fastest way to reverse every single Biden disaster is just very simply just put me back in office. And then he said that 1 week ago I met with a family of 22-year-old nursing student, Laken Riley, who was brutally murdered in Georgia last month while out on a morning run. The president said she was so badly beaten up unrecognizable. Laken's killer was set loose into the United States through Joe Biden's program of releasing military-age males into our community after they've illegally crossed our southern border. Lincoln Riley would be alive today if Biden had not unleashed his savage attack on America, and that's what he's done. But instead of apologizing to Lincoln's family, Joe Biden apologized to that killer for calling him illegal. He shouldn't have done that. We believe that Lincoln's killer is an illegal alien criminal, and he's an illegal monster. He should have never been in our country. Absolutely true. Remember this, Joe Biden is a great threat to our democracy. He's a tremendous threat to our democracy. His incompetence is the number one reason. He also urges the Justice Department, the FBI, to go after his political opponent, which happens to be me. I said it from the beginning. I said it as a persecuted patriot, that, never before has this happened. You're sending in the FBI like the secret, secret police Nazi Germany, looking for, basically Jews in the walls and Jews in the attic, this and that. It's absolutely disgusting. Joe Biden 100% did not help prosecutors. His ghostwriter deleted things after he knew that there was an investigation. He should have been brought up on charges. Speaking with the illegals, newcomers. Sorry. I'm trying to be more PC now. So I was told that I was too brash. So speaking with the New York AOC's district, they call it a third world flea market. We buy anything from used clothes to prostitutes. If you're wondering where the end game is, where all these sex trafficked women go, they get used and abused on their trips over, and then they get thrown. A lot of them get thrown into sex trafficking work. They always go to cartels. The cartels own these, own these brothels and everything else. And it's disgusting. I'm going to try to have one of my buddies from New York City, born and raised, a Spanish American. I want him to call into the BC and just explain what New York City has turned into in the past, 3 years. I was talking to other people that were talking to him, and it's absolutely disgusting. Everyone's moved out. Well, there's no more, there's no more, upper, really upper class. You can't walk at night. People do not go out at night. Unless you're about that life. You're not going out at night. And it's time that we the people take back this country. These uniparty people like Ken Buck, who's leaving Congress early, and all of these other people leaving, they're leaving for a reason. And they're leaving because they know hell's about to,
Yeah.
It's about to go down. I think history books will show this. History books are going to show this, that these next 2 years, 3 years, are going to be life-changing. Ken Buck denies he's leaving Congress. Denies that he's, doing it for hurt. Lauren Boebert, who's been one of our supporters, and says that, no American should be treated like this. I sure as hell have. They've created a monster with me. And I want to say to Joe Biden's regime that it's because of how I've been treated that you have literally changed my life. I cannot turn my back on this anymore. The criminal justice or the criminal system in America needs to be changed. It's been a broken system for far too long. And I would love to be with President Trump and work with President Trump as a team, if they would have me, to share my story of basically getting, for lack of a better word, trafficked all over from jail to jail to jail, not being allowed to see my lawyers, having video visits being denied, and not being able to get to not being able to see Discovery for over 2.5 years. And I've seen Discovery on a laptop for approximately 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. That's insane. I've already called out this jail. In fact, if you guys don't mind, I know I read it on the MDC Vigil. But I would like to just end with this. I called out the DC jail, and I'm basically I'm subpoenaing a bunch of people. And it said Judge McFadden, case 21 CR 40. Copy of this letter was originally sent to 28 certified mail. Of course, this court's record reflects that the last time I was in court, I spoke about the DC jail blocking me sending certified letters, and how I had a 27-page letter I was trying to send to you and unable to get printed out or sent into the court certified mail. Well, the record reflects the original letter had multiple grievances dating over a year, show many DOC violations, and that the DC jail engaged in, and that's many DOC violations that the DC jail has engaged in that have obstructed my case, and I would like to add many more grievances in the near future prior to a sentencing hearing and require status hearings ASAP. Did the court receive my 27-page letter sent in to 524 from the DC jail? Did the courts receive a version of the 27-page letter that was transcribed and sent in to the court per my request by Ms. Cheryl Johnson from Virginia? This was done at my request. My hand was forced in these actions, and these letters were off draft to the ineffective counsel of Maria Rodriguez and Jerry Smith. I had no choice to send in the only copy I had. My counsel, McBride, Gross, Rodriguez, and Smith received incomplete discovery, and I gave Jerry Smith several versions of the 27-page letter, and the only incomplete discovery I had, Jerry Smith has not given me back the discovery or worked with me to send a complete version of the 27-page letter, so I could send it into the court. I also submitted a copy of grievances with the MNRJ and DC jail, in which to add many more grievances, including daily notes and next status hearings. I require Marshall Brown and Marshall Haywood to be present at the hearing. I also require the DC staff, Warden Vick, case manager Bridget McCain, IGP grievance coordinator T. Campbell, and other managers, Ms. Smith, laptops, Ms. Dunbar, legal department, Jay Moore, culinary, so that I can personally question them and add testimony on the record that will prove blatant DOC violations that have put my well-being in harm and have obstructed my case for over 3 years. I've been denied proper medical and require the head of medical along with DC jail doctors who treated me. I also required Chelsea Sullivan of the Washington Lawyers Committee that I've talked to in length about my food and medical mistreatment. Will the court's record reflect that I require these individuals to be present? Will the court's record reflect that I agree, that I did not agree with the stipulated trial when I signed a statement of facts? I made a mistake agreeing with it. I do not contest. I want to go to trial. I require full discovery, including all court transcripts from my arrest to present and future. I ask for all transcripts to be unredacted and accessible without internet. I ask for all files to be searchable and all communication along with everything else. I ask for everything else I asked for in the letter sent to the court on 2524 from DC jail. I require a response to this letter, and I ask for this letter and the response to be added to the record. Thank you, Mr. Flagler. So a lot of people don't, it's not just, gibberish. Basically what I'm doing is I'm pulling out the DC jail. And I can prove without double doubt that if you were in the DC jail, you didn't get basically what was needed by the DC jail, and that means access to your lawyers. That means video visits with lawyers that are out of state. That means lawyers being denied access because of COVID. Even after the COVID restrictions were down, it means a lot of that stuff. So, with that being said, I didn't realize that this was going to go this long, but it's 8:55, so I'm going to hang up and let you guys go get with Sable, because he'll be calling in shortly.
Awesome, Chris. Well, thanks for calling us.
All right, guys, thank you so much for giving us a voice. None of this, and we are changing a lot of things. None of this would be able to be done without patriots like you giving us a voice.
Absolutely. Tell us what your gifts and go is. Your gifts and go.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get a new lawyer. I'm absolutely broke.
You have 1 minute remaining.
We spent $250,000 in lawyers so far, and I've gotten absolutely nothing for it. And that's because the FBI did everything in their power to prolong my case, because they knew that I was willing to fight this all the way. So we're going with a new lawyer, me $10,000 immediately. That's what she's charging just to start the case, and then after that it's going to be an hourly rate. But it's giftsandgo.com/persecuted patriot, and there's a great letter there that I would love for everyone to read and share, called the Persecuted Patriot. But again, it's giftsandgo.com/persecuted patriot. All right, guys, thank you so much. God bless. We love you guys. God bless you guys. God bless America.
Bye.
Right.
So we have to.
I'll be very upset. Okay.
Should we turn it off for a minute? No, he's not going to call. I think Chris just thought that maybe, but I don't think so. I don't know.
Don't screw
Hold on, I got to get. Here we go. No.
For the bill, right? So I asked them to.
Oh, are you there?
Oh, jeez. We're turning on the stream, you guys.
I'll see you guys. All right, it's another day. Got some interesting news today. We've got, let's see, we've got some really good stuff about, wait, is that Sirens for Jesus? Oh, God bless them, I missed them. Oh, good for them. Definitely Sirens for Jesus. God bless them. Good for them. Good for them.
That corner's noisy.
Not consistent, because they sometimes would show up or not. Anyways, all right. Let's see what we got here. We've got some interesting stuff about Trump when he was at Ohio. I'll save that one. That's some wonderful news. I've got, what else we got? I've got something here about the First Lady of France. That's a weird one. That's pretty much it. And then we've got Fanny. Fanny is just apparently she's not appealing her ruling. So from what I'm gathering, they're trying to do the best they can, but I heard it's leaving the door open for some other things that can come our way. So we'll see where that goes. I think it's just something that's just collapsing in on itself. Collapsing in on itself. It's a black hole.
Perjury and misuse of campaign funds, just to start with. I think they got a couple.
Jumping right to the anthem. So.
I'll see how.
1 minute. 1 minute. All right, I'm going to pull off the head here and get rocking and rolling. So hold on.
Free J6!
Do you want to lead one? Everyone's being shy about leading a prayer. I think I'll read the poem instead. Okay. I'm gonna read a poem from one of the guys that's inside here right now. Should we have it? We have the camera focused on them up there, because I think that's more important. But one of the guys sent me a poem, and his name is Tommy Allen. He's currently in there, and he wrote this poem. The Garden of Freedom. Just outside this prison window of mine exists the Garden of Freedom. So heavenly divine, it's known as America. I call it my home. Blessed by our Creator, sitting high upon his throne, tilted by the people, of the people, for the people. Producing fruited, bountiful plains, no one should complain, for the Garden of Freedom offers blessings for all. It's up to us to plow it. Mount up now, patriots, or fall. Its soil is fortified with all the essentials. The Garden of Freedom has all the credentials. Freedom, limited government, equal justice under the law, free markets, free press, capitalism, liberty for all, separation of powers, federalism, checks and balances too, and the best constitution written just for you. Irrigated with the blood of patriots, fallen, and the tears of their widows and their children, fallen. A river of tears flowing from sea to shining sea, nourishing the roots of every last tree, pumped by the patriots' well, never ceasing, because the Garden of Freedom is worth the beating. Freedom creates an environment for God's gift to thrive. Fruits of freedom sprout from men's conscience alive. Freedom given from God nurtures man's dreams. Freedom given from God elevates man's esteem. The Garden of Freedom is so fertile. Indeed, fruits of freedom sprout from men like weeds. Fruits of commerce, technology, entertainment, and science, travel, communication, exploration, all delight us. But we must tend to the garden, ridding the pests, in order to produce the absolute best. Always be on guard against the force of evil, whose purpose is to plunder, devour, create upheaval. Communism, Marxism, totalitarianism. Are you hearing me? Fascism, authoritativism, socialism, all inflict tyranny. These forces of evil have many names, but their general purpose is always the same: power, control, self-enrichment, and more. Crushing your blossoming individual spirit for sure. So suit up in righteous armor. Soldiers, stand tall. Your country is trembling. Answer the call. The Garden of Freedom is exceptional, I truly believe. Just examine history and you will surely see. America is greatest country man have ever conceived. America is beautiful and land of the free. But the harvester remains relentless in producing a more perfect union, creating a harvest so bountiful the whole world wants to join in. Join outside the prison window of mine. Exists the Garden of Freedom, so heavenly divine. Life is so sweet in the Garden of Freedom. Sometimes I think it's the Garden of Eden.
That was nice.
So that was Tommy Allen, and I believe DJ Rodriguez helped him with that, is what I heard yesterday.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
No, he wrote that. I'm just gonna add, since everyone's being shy to do prayer, I've never, anyway. I pray in my mind and I've never done it out loud, but I'll read his prayer that he kind of put on here, and I think that that's more fitting for what's going on. So thank God Jesus saved us from our wicked selves, wicked from our works, and made us righteous because of his works. Jesus is our sacrificial lamb, which allows us to come into the presence of God and our passport to heaven. Now we are fully love God and our neighborhood completely and bear fruit. Amen.
That's perfect. Yeah, so awesome. So it shouldn't be as crazy tonight. I felt crazy.
We marching to the Capitol while singing Star Spangled Banner. Take my risk or take my life. Under oath, I gotta fight so it don't matter. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Dawn's early light, we're so proudly we have. At the twilight's last gleaming. Hey, Your Honor, can you take these chains off me? Can you come and take these chains off me? Free all my distance. Your Honor, can you take these chains off me? Can you come and take these chains off me? I did it for the land of the brave, home of the free. Found someone who's more patriotic than me. Your Honor, listen to me. Can you come and take these chains off me? Can you come and take these chains off me? Okay, excuse me. Fighting for our flag, last time I checked was all our duty. It's hard and truly how the government try to do me. I'm a warrior, faith for the traitor, it's how they view me. Wanna throw away my key for upholding the Constitution. My rights can't go to those who don't speak English fluent. Wanna teach me right from wrong, but take GOD from my students. Can we all agree that it's logic the news is spewing? Wanna paint it black and white to distract us from what they doing? Hey, that's why we marching to the Capitol while singing Star Spangled Banner. Take my rights or take my life. Under oath, I gotta fight so it don't matter. Hey, oh, say, can you see by them dawn's early lights? Dawn's early lights, we're so proudly we have. As the twilight's last gleaming. Hey, Your Honor, can you take these chains off me? Can you come and take these chains off me? Your Honor, can you take these chains off me? Can you come and take these chains off me? I did it for the land of the brave, home of the free. Found someone who's more patriotic than me. Your Honor, listen to me. Can you come and take these chains off me? Can you come and take these chains off me? Label me a white supremacist for asking questions, I get it. Demonize and silence me, cause you notice I pay attention. Telling only half the story, ignoring my real intentions. We ain't stumped no capital, we was simply paying a visit. If America was a building and it was burning and blazing, I tried to save it. I'd run inside and pull out my neighbors, don't it sound crazy? That's so crazy, cause on January, that was the reason. These politicians committing treason, we came to season. Your Honor, can you take these chains off me? Can you come and take these chains off me? Your Honor, can you take these chains off me? Can you come and take these chains off me? I did it for the land of the brave, home of the free. By someone who's more patriotic than me. Your Honor, listen to me. Can you come and take these chains off me? Can you come and take these chains off me? Free all my justice. We marching to the Capitol, I sing a star, single banner. Take my rights or take my life. Under if I gotta fight, so it don't matter. Hey, oh, say, can you see by them dawns early lights? Dawns early light was so proudly we held as the twilight's last gleaming. Hey.
We want freedom! We want peace! We want freedom! We want peace! That pepper spray tastes like chicken! Getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well, baby, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate, separate and segregate. Don't celebrate quite yet, the storm is coming, Q, for heaven's sake. Violence that they demonstrate, instigate and penetrate. The values of our country and our God is what they desecrate. My fighters ain't no featherweight, pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate. They feed us lies, manipulate, intimidate through fear and force, forcing us to sit and wait till we come together, congregate, and then we liberate. Praying that you give me strength to find some love amongst the hate. Marching on these streets of blood till I see the golden gates. Troubadour and troubled souls, one of God's servants. Blades out, cut the grass till we see the serpent.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
I know the truth is hard to swallow, just digest it. Suspected something's going on, but chose to just neglect it. Deflected by some breaking news, or we just accept it. Expected just to fall in line and follow their perspective. Don't question their objective, but I got a lot of questions. How these kids molested, but nobody's been arrested. Read it in the testament, these children are protected. So I'm fighting all these terrorists, both foreign and domestic. Refuse to be directed, blind, not a sheep. Only kneel to my God, so I'm dying on my feet. Silence when we speak, but there's violence in the street. I've been rolling with the punches, I can't take it on the cheek.
Oh, here's another call. Where's the mic? No, we don't want to put that one part, remember?
So that's the facility. And we've got some patriots out here with our flags. I'm going to zoom back in because that's where
Call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
Don't put that part on.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello?
Put this. Hello.
Hey, who is this?
Howdy, this is LA. This is David Dempsey.
David! Hey, David!
How are you?
Doing all right? How are you guys doing out there tonight?
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing good.
We haven't had too many people tell us we're crazy yet, so that's a good thing, right?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, people are just so happy with Biden in office, because he's doing such a great job, and everybody's got so much money, and there's so much wealth going around, and everybody's so happy. There's no wars all over the world, and the borders closed, and everything's great. So, like, why would they think you're crazy for being out there supporting Trump?
Right? Absolutely. We're in the great part of LA too.
Well, so what part of LA, if you don't mind my asking?
What is that down
It's
there?
down. It's
Here.
we're basically right at the Union Station area.
Oh, good Lord.
I know.
Oh, that's why nobody's messing with you. They probably think you're nuts.
They know we're what?
They know we are.
Gee, they're like, keep going. Those people are crazy.
And it's so cool because we're standing across the street from the jail, and so we can see like DJ waving and stuff, and Tommy. There's 2 guys in there. And then there's a bunch of other guys looking out. They are looking like through their window. It's pretty cool.
You guys are right down the way from the LA County Jail too.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. I've been to that one. I haven't been to the LA BOP, and I really hope. I know DJ wants me to go out there, and buddy, if you can hear this or you end up hearing it, I love you, dog, but you might have to take that trip solo, buddy. I don't want to be there.
He wants you there.
Hey, I know he does. He wants me to see. He's like, hey, man, I'm living over here in misery, and I'd love you to come join me.
They won't even so the other guys get to have a job and they can leave the pod, except for the J6ers. Because they're so dangerous. The 2 J6ers aren't allowed to have a job or leave the pod.
Oh, that's so cool. He got a 12-year sentence to do, and do it there. Yay.
I know. It's crazy.
Well, don't worry. Tell, if you guys talk to DJ, you guys talk to DJ?
Yeah. He might be able to
tell DJ.
I don't know. Anyways, we can't say that.
Yeah,
We
right.
don't want him to get in trouble. But so what do you want us to tell him?
I'm going to tell him, don't worry, buddy. They may have gave you that bullshit 12-year sentence, but in about less than a year here, we should be rectifying that situation, with the greatest president that we've ever had.
Absolutely.
So,
all right. Hey, did you guys hear? He sang your song today, and he was saluting you. Trump was at his rally.
Yeah. We were reading the articles of the liberals melting down on the tablets, so we were like reading it. And then, of course, Joe Scarborough, the psychopath that does the Morning Joe show?
Yes.
Yeah, he's like, all of the J6ers are pure evil, and it's a disgrace to call them hostages. And like, well, whatever, you crack addict. You have no room to talk. You're a legitimate escaped asylum. He escaped from some asylum because there's no way anybody takes Joe Scarborough serious. In this little Morning Joe show is a joke. But they should call it Morning Joke, starring Joe Scarborough, the psychotic weirdo. So how many people you got out there? You got the little crowd. Oh, good Lord, the milk is nasty.
It is a little crowd. We have like about 6 people right now.
You said how many?
6.
6,
it's the 6-pack. We got a 6-pack out here.
Don't worry, I was just talking to my old boss, who's one of my friends for the Latinos for Trump, and he was driving by on the freeway over in the valley by Pacoima. I'm pretty sure you guys know what terrible area that is. But he, the whole time I was on the phone call with him, there was honking and blaring horns and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, where the hell are you? And then he said, oh, I'm on the freeway. And I said, what? I said, what, are you cutting everybody off or something? And he said, oh, no, I got a new Trump flag that I'm flying. And, you know, for 15 minutes straight, it was nothing but honks of approval. And people telling, like, I could hear people screaming, hell yeah, fuck yeah, Trump, baby. So my brother goes everywhere. Like I said, it's been over 2 years now since anybody has, you know, nobody has told him fuck Trump in over 2 years. You know, and he wears my MAGA hat, you know, that the FBI threatened to kill me if I try to put it on when they raided my house. He wears that hat all the time when he goes out, and he doesn't get any static for it. Nobody trips on him. And, you know, because frankly, people are tired of the bullshit. They're tired of being broke. They're tired of the invasion down at the border. They're tired of their cities getting turned into third world countries like where those, you know, people are coming from. They're tired of paying the high taxes. They're tired of paying, you know, out the ass for groceries and for gas and for their energy bills and for their mortgage rates. People are sick of that shit. And, you know, they could try and steal the election like they did in 2020, but I don't think people are going to fall for that bullshit this time. They can try to do what they did. I don't think it's going to pan out. You know, I really hope that enough people, you know, have awakened to the fact that the jig is up, people. You got screwed.
Yep.
To all the morons, to the few idiots that actually did vote for Biden, you know, I don't know what you're celebrating over, because I know you just hate Trump, but, you know, he ruined everything. Pedo Joe destroyed the country. He caused a massive invasion on our southern border. The fentanyl crisis is worse than it's ever been. They don't want to punish China for bringing that crap down to the cartels because, you know, you got people like Katie Hobbs working for the cartels and letting them come through so they can traffic kids and traffic other humans, you know, and then they can bring their, you know, their stupid drugs across the border and kill Americans. And it's just the only one that seems to really put it out there and care about it is Trump and his supporters, you know, because people in Congress, you know, they're like all bite, no bark when it comes to, you know, Congress. There's a reason they call them con. Like there's progress and then there's Congress as an emphasis on the con because they're conning people into believing that they represent their constituents when they tell you what you want to hear, they get into office and they don't do a goddamn thing for you. They just enrich themselves. It was the Founding Fathers did not create those positions of public service to be something that made you wealthy. It was something that you did as a sense of pride and duty to do for your country, for the betterment of the country as a whole. And now they've taken that and they've created the deep state, and the roots of the deep state are entrenched in a foundation of, you know, decaying, nasty crap, you know, that allows them to, you know, to go around and make all these stupid laws that allow them to stay in power and to do things that are for only, like I said, that better them and screw everybody else over. But that shit is done and over with. You know, like I said, I don't. Every single person that I talk to out here in DC that voted for Joe Biden says they regret voting for that. You know, geriatric pedo. So I don't think that he's going to win. I really hope that he runs against Trump because I don't think he's got a snowball's chance in hell at being able to cheat again.
I don't think so. You know, I think it's a really good thing that Laura Trump is now, what is she again?
The RNC?
The RNC person, you know, how they fired, what's his face? Was it her? I don't remember. But you know, Laura Trump.
Oh, you mean Ronald
Yes, Ronna McDaniel or whatever the hell her name is. What is it? McRomney. That's what they would call her. Ronna McRomney. So now Laura Trump is the co-chair, and then some other guy that Trump picked, and they're really gonna be focusing on the voter fraud. So, you know, I feel like that's a good thing. I think it's gonna help us a lot. Because Ronna was just a rhino. She was bad.
Well, look at Ronald McDonald Ronald McDonald belongs at McDonald's. He doesn't, she don't belong in the RNC.
No way.
She don't have the looks for it, she don't have the brains for it, and she doesn't have the integrity for it.
No way. She's bad. She didn't even stand up for you guys. I don't even think she would talk about you guys, and it's like, she needs to, because I remember she couldn't say a word about it when it all happened.
Oh yeah, well, that's because Mitt Romney's like niece or something, isn't she?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's his niece, yeah. But like you were mentioning, David, it's so frustrating to hear they have these different hearings and all of these different things, and all of this stuff comes out, all this fraud and all of this stuff, but nothing ever happens. They don't do anything.
Well, that's because they don't want to. Because it's like they only care about keeping themselves in power. Because power is what they desire. Power is what they want, and power is what they try to attain. And they'll do it by any means necessary. They don't have, like I said, they don't have the people's, thoughts.
No.
Like what the people think, what the people want. They don't have that on the criteria. Like, hey, taxes are completely out of control in LA County, and even though they pay the most in LA County, they got some of the worst infrastructure in the entire nation. And where's that money going? Oh, that's right. It's going to the city coffers to enrich these, local politicians, because they just sit in these high interest accounts, and then they just, accrue this interest, and then they, just make money off of that shit. And then they have these programs where they make a basketball court and it costs $1 million. And then when you have somebody who does it for a living, how much would it cost to make a basketball court? And they say, it's an average about $75,000. So what in the hell, where's the other part of the $1 million going if that's all it takes to do that?
Yeah.
Is by the time, and like I said, when they let it, so another thing, how they'll have these things where they'll get 10 years worth of funding. They always say that, 5 years worth of funding or 10 years worth of funding. So the thing is that they let it sit in these interest building accounts, and then they divvy out the interest that has been accrued, and they put that out slowly. So then that way they can keep money. So when they make it, they just keep it, and it's all one big incestual, nasty, corrupt, bag of bullshit. It's just like, for instance, I think I mentioned, about the case with the foster care system and the pedophilia, with the stuff that they did all the kids, beating them and mistreating them and raping them and doing all that crap, and like I said, I was one of their victims, and I'm going to be joining the lawsuits to go against them. But that shit's coming to a head. Everything's coming to a head. The shit can't be held back anymore, and they need to pay for what they've done. And whether it be a finance,
You have 1 minute remaining.
whether it be financial or jail time, they need to pay for what they've done. And like I said, they just better count their blessings that I'm not that motherfucker in a black robe up there, giving them, dictating what happens to them and their fate. Because it wouldn't be anything nice if it was up to me. But
Tell us,
hey,
David, give us your gifts and go.
my gifts and go is giftsandgo / GKD996. If you guys want to give anything to that, I'd highly appreciate it. I gotta figure out how to pay this ridiculous car note, because to register my car out there is $450, and each month I miss the payments an extra $200. So I've already missed 2 months on it, so I'm already building up that grant. But if you want to help out, the GKD996. Hey, I love you guys. You guys be safe and take care. And
Thank you for using.
Drink from a glass half full, I'm optimistic. People are sadistic, so vicious and malicious. Praying for assistance. Start resisting, and then I'll pray for forgiveness.
Yeah, what you can do you have one of her flyers?
Yeah, do you have the, is it on there?
I don't know. They might have it at 4 Ashley, or you could always go back.
Yeah. Well, what you can do is you go to the Patriot Mail Project.
That's what it is. Correct.
And then you can search them on there, and then once you search them, you can find the links to their different goes.
Yes.
This is Jason?
That's
That was
David Dempsey. He's from California. I might. We don't forget to take pictures, Serena.
Dempsey.
Oh goodness.
And where's he from?
California. Yeah, that's why.
And he's still in DC?
Huh?
He's still in
trial
DC?
yet. He has not had trial. He's been in there since 21. He's been in there this whole time. Yeah, like that's how these guys try to get money, because of wickedness and those guys. Because their families, most of them are the breadwinners.
Your music was on?
Oh.
Someday I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now. We need you now. We need you now. One day, one day, one day, I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back.
Thanks for joining, everyone.
This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally
It's zoomed in.
God, we need you now.
I raise a hallelujah in the presence of my enemies.
For the next 50 years.
We're getting a call. Can you guys hear? DJ's talking to us. Somebody is. We don't actually know who it is.
This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello?
Hello, how are you guys today?
Good. Who's this?
This is John Todd.
Who?
John Todd.
Oh, John Todd. Hey, how are you? John.
I'm doing good. I mean, just living a good life, cooking food, sleeping all day, sweating, you know.
Oh, that's right.
Things in life.
I heard that it's pretty moist in there right now.
Oh yes, and I love that you said that word because you know there's so many people that don't like it. It is extremely moist in here.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe that what they do to you guys.
They try to make us uncomfortable, but I lived in uncomfortable, so this is just another day and another dollar.
Yep, one day closer to home, right?
Eventually, absolutely. And I love that there was this one corrections officer who goes, "Your time doesn't start till you go to prison." And I was like, "How stupid do you gotta be to work here?" I was like, "So never mind."
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
I said, "Your time starts the minute you get brought in for intake." And she goes, "No, that's not right." I was like, "Well, I didn't expect for you to graduate high school, so I'm not expecting you to know what's right and what's wrong."
Oh my gosh, everybody's laughing. You know, I heard you call into the Vigil in Northern Neck, and those there is so funny because they laugh the entire time, and I sit here and laugh with them as I watch the live stream. It's funny.
I mean, if I were to say that woman's spirit animal was going to be, it would be a turkey. I mean, I know you know what I'm talking about if you listen to that Vigil. She's the turkey of people.
Yep. But I just love you guys, you know, your attitude. Like, I feel like you guys were made for such a time as this, right? I don't think I could handle it.
Well, I mean, I think the Marines and a bunch of other things that prepared me for my life for like the most uncomfortable times in life.
Yeah.
So I just learned to just deal with the moments. Don't think of it as like a whole life sentence. Think of it as a day at a time.
Exactly.
And then eventually, you know, it's like an enlistment. Your 4 years is up and you're on your way home.
Yep. That's right. It'll be here. Actually, we just gotta wait for Trump. Hopefully.
I would love to say that that's my hope, but I know. I'm assuming that I'm going to spend the whole sentence.
Yeah.
Just because I hate for them to steal it again.
Yeah. I understand. So we're sitting here in LA, in the heart of Los Angeles, right in front of the jail, and they can actually see us because there's like a patio, and so they have like.
I miss LA.
Huh?
I miss LA.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad here now. It's not good here in LA.
But it's so fun too. Like when you do the nightlife, you're like, oh hell yeah.
How long ago were you?
They know how to party.
Yeah.
Okay, so it might be different. I left there January of 2013. So my last time in LA was probably December.
Yeah, it's bad. It's not the same as it used to be. You know, it's just California is just bad. Oh, here we go. That's a cop car. Jeez, we're like.
Give it a standing ovation.
Dang. Yeah, so we're like on a really busy main street. But yeah, it's just bad. You know, there's a lot of homeless people, and you know, we're close to the border. I don't live in LA, but we do come down here to do the Vigil. So, but I'm sure it's fun.
I used to live up by San Bernardino.
Okay, yeah, San Bernardino.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I used to go up there a lot.
Where do you live now? Well, not now. Everybody says
I was going to say that you go along.
What state are you from, I should say?
Well, I moved to South Carolina with my sister, but I got arrested by the alphabet people in Missouri.
Okay.
So I kind of hop around. Eventually I'll make my way to where nobody will know where I'm at.
I'm sure that's probably what you're gonna want to do, right? Just get out of it.
I would want to be as far away from politicians and alphabet people as possible.
I know, I don't blame you. But I have been here my whole life in California.
I mean, I would go back to California, but just to visit my friends that are out there. Like, I got a buddy who works for Harley Davidson. He was a great guy.
Yeah, just to visit is probably the best. Because people are fleeing like crazy, you know? So.
Well, you know, you got your smart people that are like, yeah, screw this, I don't want to be a part of a sanctuary city or a bunch of other things.
Yeah.
At least you're not in San Francisco with Pelosi.
Oh, God, San Francisco's horrible. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. It is bad. It's bad there. It's so...
I mean, you've got a politician up there that is dumber than rocks itself.
Yep. And then we have her nephew or whatever.
Can't speak.
And our governor is her nephew.
Oh, God, so stupid runs in the family.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Oh.
Do you have a Gives and Go?
I have one for my legal stuff. It is John Todd. And then I just have my, for like other stuff, I just have my inmate number. Since I don't have to worry about bills right now, I'm just securing debt at the moment, so.
You don't want to give us your
inmate
number?
Later.
Give us your inmate number, because there's lots of people that like to help you guys.
My inmate number is 388-351. And it's attached to a pretty decent looking picture.
Awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of us out here.
Who's the people in the background?
The people that were, they're just out here watching the vigil. We have about 6 people out here right now. We heard some people.
Okay, I didn't know if you had like the anti-protesters like they do in DC and stuff.
No.
Or they just come and they're like.
No.
Yeah, they're actually in DC right now. Well, they were at the vigil tonight, but yeah, no, somebody was shouting, "Let's go, Brandon!" So we were shouting it back.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we love Brandon. He is the best thing since frickin' Newt Rice.
He's like the best president in my lifetime.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who didn't vote for that man.
You know, it's funny because you don't see anybody out with Biden flags, no hats. I've never seen anybody with a shirt, nothing. Like, where are all these people?
That's because they buried them all.
Oh yeah, they're all in the cemetery outside of DC, right? Right outside of the gulag there?
Yeah. Well, not only just the gulag here, they put them in every cemetery across America. They were like, hey, we need you to vote for us so we can give you a peaceful place to rest.
Oh my goodness.
If not, we're going to drop some needles and shit on your grave, sir. You have my vote.
So, did you guys do anything fun in there today? Did you get to go outside?
So rec is Monday through Friday, and I played basketball Thursday outside, but today, I slept till about noon just because some stupid stuff that had me just tired. And I didn't play basketball Friday because my foot's been hurting. They had me locked in a intake cell for like 6 hours last week, or the beginning of this week, after my pre-sentencing interview.
Yeah.
Where they just forgot about me, so my foot's kind of hurting from donkey kicking the door, trying to get somebody's attention.
I remember hearing about that on the vigil. Yeah.
They had me so frustrated. They didn't want to bring me lunch, nothing. So the water packets that I found instead of flinging them underneath the door down the hallways and stuff, I was like, you know what? Treat me like an animal, I'm going to start acting like one. If they had monkey bars, I would have started swinging through the myself like a monkey,
Right.
making noises, hanging by my legs.
Oh my gosh. You guys gotta get
Yeah,
out
no
of there.
problem acting stupid.
We gotta get you guys out of there. But you know the one thing that I see happening is, you know, there's been a lot of exposed within the prison system since you guys have been in. So.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's a good thing because, you know, we had no idea unless you're in there, and now you guys have seen it, and hopefully Trump will hire everybody for you guys to do some prison reform.
Hey, I mean, I would be super ecstatic if DC just got their head out of their ass and fed us the right food, because whatever they're feeding us has no nutrients. So, like, I get hurt just walking, and I'm like, dude, I spent my whole life outside as a carpenter and everything else. I don't just get hurt doing nothing, and now I'm just catching a bruise just because my finger touched myself.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's so bad that they feed you guys that crap. You know, and especially if, like, some of them have been in there for, 3 years or more, and they're eating that.
Absolutely.
It's so bad. Like, it's not right. And, you know, where are our tax dollars going? Doesn't our tax dollars go to all those prisons and crap?
Well, yeah, and the feds fund them to be able to feed us what the federal inmates are required to eat, which is way better food than what they're feeding us in here, and they're just misappropriating those funds.
Yeah.
So at that point, doesn't it become money laundering and embezzlement?
Absolutely. Yep.
But it don't matter when it comes to doing crime when you're on the Democrat side.
No way. I know. You know, we were talking, Dempsey called earlier, and he was talking about that, you know, how all these millions of dollars go to something like, let's say, street repairs, but then they don't even do anything. They don't use it for that. And you should see around here, there is potholes everywhere, especially after it rains. Oh my God, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It screws up your car. They don't do crap around here. The infrastructure in California is just falling apart. It's horrible.
And not to mention the bikers that have to hit those potholes and their tire blows and they go over the handlebars. Like,
yeah,
these stupid fools are killing people and they don't give two craps about it.
I know. They don't care.
But because that's their that is their ultimate end game right there. Is okay, population, like,
yeah,
let's just get rid of half of it.
They'll just turn the other way. Oh, what? We don't see anything. Oh, here goes another person dead, you know? But that's what they want to do. That's what do you think the big C was here for? Right? Back in 2020?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Let's go. Let's go Kamala.
So, what else is going on? Anything? Is there going to be other calls, do you think?
Yeah, there's going to be another one after me. I believe that's going to be Doug. And then there should be one right after that, which would be Tate. So we're about 3 hours behind you. I think you're at, what, 6:48 out there now?
Yeah.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Yeah, so you guys get locked down soon, don't you?
Yeah, we have about 12 minutes. So luckily, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to call my son.
All right. Well, thanks for calling. We'll be praying for you.
I don't know if you guys are going to make this a weekly thing, but if so, I will try to call again in the next week or two.
It's usually once a month.
Okay. Well, next time I'm trying to get on there, but it was a pleasure talking to you, and it's lovely to meet you, even though it's just by voice.
Yeah, you too.
God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. My husband's calling me. I better see what he wants. He's going to have to listen to me.
Hey. I don't know. Oh, shoot.
No, it's in a bag. I just put it in a bag. It's a block.
Goodness. Sorry, guys. That's
in there. I
the...
think it's on the top shelf.
There's the prison. So if anyone's just joining us, I'm trying to zoom into the windows so you can see them. When I wave, you can see them wave back.
My weapon is a melody. I raise a hallelujah. Heaven comes to fight for me. I'm gonna see.
Hey Ricky. Hi Diane. Sorry it's loud. Hey Gator Girl. Hey Jericho. Sorry, I got the music blasting behind me because I want to make sure that the speakers, you can hear the speakers. I'm hoping it gets a little bit darker so you guys can see them up there. I don't know if you guys can see them or not. But I wonder if like a screenshot and a, I don't know. Yeah, they're all hanging out by those windows up there. It's kind of a strange video to have it zoomed on, but there's 6 of us out here. No problem. Maria, hey. Yeah, no problem. It's our pleasure to be out here. Love it. I'll show you guys the setup here. So, got some Patriots here. We set up our flags. I got a sign over there. Free the. I want to change it to hostages. I made that sign a while ago. All right, so we got a 6-pack of us. We got a full. Uh-oh. They'll try back. No problem. Always forgiven. Hey Tracy. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. It makes me smile every leaving.
Oh God, I'm no longer.
Okay, my dad's
Is what?
in the Adirondacks.
Oh, up in New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I won't be going that far.
Yeah.
But I will be probably going to Albany.
Okay.
Because well, I don't know. I shouldn't say. No, I still could do that. I may stop in DC and do Vigil on my way to
Do it.
DC.
Definitely do
I
it.
gotta see if I can make that work with my travel.
This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello. Hi.
Good evening, fellow Americans. How are we doing tonight?
Hi. We're good. Who is this? Who do we have on the phone
This is
tonight?
This is Doug Wyatt. I'm inmate number 388236. My hometown is in Maryland. I'm just north of Baltimore, about 30 miles north of Baltimore in Harford County. And I've been in a DC gulag. I was sentenced on February the 2nd. I was given 46 months, much to my surprise. I have no criminal history, and I was shocked, as was my wife and daughter. And I miss them terribly, but here I am, just the same. So who is this?
My name's Stancia, and we have about 5 people here right now. And
Drink one, so the 6-pack is gone.
Serena and I are the ones that put this on. We try to do it like once a month, and we're outside the LA BOP in Los Angeles, downtown.
Oh wow, what's the weather like?
It's kind of windy right now, but the cloud, it's pretty clear. What do you guys think? It's like about 65, maybe 62. We're freezing though. It's like in the 60s, but we're all cold,
Nice. I get so depressed. I'm an outside person, and I see the sun outside, and it's like, yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. Like, this is my first go around in prison, and it looks like, at a minimum, I'm gonna be here for a year. I'm gonna be here for a year. So that's kind of the gist of what I'm calling about, tonight. That I want to put out there to anybody that'll listen is that, we have an important election coming up, and we have a. I just sensed this week that when people look at the polls, and here here I'm talking about. These are the inmates that are in here. They look at the polls and they see Donald Trump's looking good. He's talking good about us. It's a feeling of complacency, and it's just that we can't have that. You know, we have to have a feeling of urgency. You know, the battle is in front of us. We have quite a battle to fight. You see the snakes. You know, they're just quitting in the House of Representatives right now, and that is so concerning. You know, you got Kim Buck and you got Kevin McCarthy, and these are like lifelong Congress folks that when you need them the most, they're Republicans. When you need them the most, they just up and quit. So, you know, the battle's ahead, and, you know, I heard some, you know, I get some news in here, you know, on my little AM transistor. So, you know, it's a good thing that the RNCs are taken over by Laura Trump, and I forget the gentleman that's in the lead. Like, I think Laura Trump's the number 2.
Oh yeah, I think his name's like Michael something. I don't know what his name is. I was just talking about that. I think that's a really good thing.
Election fraud is his thing. Like that's what he kind of dealt with in the previous Trump administration. So that's good. But, you know, the problem is that, how do they say that when the truth is putting its pants on in the morning, the lies halfway around the world, and that's what the DNC looks like compared to the RNC. You know, the RNC, they don't have a Mark Elias. There's no Mark Elias that works for the RNC. You know, so while there's a plan, you know, they got somewhat of a plan, and they're starting to, you know, come up with some ideas. They're just nowhere near the Democrat Party, and they're just extremely evil, and they'll stop at nothing, you know. So there's only one way to combat that, and people have to remember that, you know, these people are not the majority. You know, if they were the majority, they wouldn't have to cheat the way they cheat. You see, we are the majority. You see, we the people, you know, and we have the power. But just the same, you know, if you can be in this kind of situation where you're incarcerated, you can become complacent, you can definitely be out there in the world and become complacent. So, here's the thing. There must be a local chapter of the RNC. There must be a local representative. There must be somebody that if you're on the outside, it's like, what can I do? You know, so if you live in a state like Pennsylvania and Georgia, I know Pennsylvania and Georgia, they've like made permanent these drop boxes. And as you remember in 2020, that was a source of a lot of the problem. I mean, they had people right on camera with neoprene gloves and stacks of mail-in ballots, dropping them into these drop boxes under the cover of night. Not one of them people were prosecuted, but yet you can watch them do it for yourself if you just want to watch the movie 2,000 Mules, a Vanessa Sousa movie. So we know it happens, but, you know, what are we doing about it to prevent it from happening again? So I wish I knew what the answer was. I'm not sure. But I know that if we, the people, don't take action, we're going to have a repeat of 2020. And we just, you know, we're so far gone right now with the wars all over the place, with the price of everything, price of gas, price of food, you know, the price of raising your family is just off the charts. So, you know, my cry is just a cry for help, guys. You know, let's just, you know, do our best to be vigilant. You know, what can we do as individuals to prevent another 2020?
Absolutely, I agree with you 100%. You know, we have those boxes, those ballot drop boxes here in California, and also ballot harvesting is legal here. But
I was going to say that ballot harvesting is legal, and at least Laura Trump, like, you know, in the interview I heard, you know, she talks about this, like they're starting to do some ballot harvesting of their own, and you know, they hired Scott Pressler, and that's a good thing. But you know, I love Scott Pressler, but he's just no Mark Elias. You know, Mark Elias is a very evil man. He's well connected, he's well funded, but you know, again, you know, just be vigilant out there, guys. We need it.
Absolutely, yeah. So I know I heard her talking the other day saying that we need to do more ballot harvesting, and I'm like, we do, because, you know, the left knows how to do it really well, but we don't do it. But we need to. If it's legal, we might as well do it, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's legal, you're going to have to do it, and then, like, you know, once you gain power, you know, you kind of change it back to the way it should be. But, you know, for now, it's just like, you know, when you look at the money that's been embezzled from this country over the last 4 years, when you look at the Americans that have died because of, you know, COVID, you know, you look at how we're beholden Chinese Communist Party. And yeah, I heard another interview the other night with what's the guy? He has a book now about the Chinese, Schweitzer. Peter Schweitzer, I think it is. Something about, you know, the Chinese and, you know, basically how they own our government. This is very true. You know, it's like yeah, man, it's just run a bad way. But, you know, we can't do four more years of it. Like I know what I was gonna say. So they've stolen. You know, I know that they've allotted $120 billion to the destruction of Ukraine. And I mean, look at Ukraine; it's just absolutely been destroyed. And now they're looking for another $90 billion on the way out the door. Just imagine 4 more years of that. You know, our dollars will be worthless. You know, they will. So it's like, yeah, it's just time to join together, man. Let's try to get in place the process of getting our country back.
Absolutely, I agree. I know it's so scary to think if Trump doesn't win, it's not going to be good.
Well, it's not looking good for us here in prison. You know, let me tell you, we're definitely rooting for Trump. You know, it's not just about us though. I mean, you know, we recognize that. You know what I mean? Like, I'd love for Trump to win, and I'd love to get out of prison. You know, there's a lot of guys in prison here that belong here, and I really miss, you know, my wife and daughter terribly. They miss me too. I belong home with my family, but you know, it's not just about us. You know, it's about the whole country as a whole. You know, it's about the possibility of nuclear war. It's what's going on in Israel and Gaza. You know, we have no leadership. You know, this is what it looks like when nameless, faceless bureaucrats are running the country, because we don't have a president that's running the country. You know, if you look at Joe Biden and think that this guy has something about him and he's making the decisions, you know, there's something wrong with him, because he's not making the decisions. The buck doesn't stop at the White House. Who knows who's pulling his strings? So, yeah, man, we need to get, like, the buck stops here kind of guy, you know, back into the Oval Office. So, hopefully it's Donald Trump.
Yes, Donald Trump.
I just want to tell you, I keep you in my prayers because, you know, I've heard you share on the vigils. I listened to the vigils on the live stream and hear that letter that your daughter wrote to you, and, you know, just this whole thing. It just breaks my heart. So you have lots of support and lots of prayers out here.
Yeah, I mean, she was number 4. You know, she's 17 years old, and you know, like when my wife and I had our 4th child, it was like the other ones were, you know, 6, 7, and 8, and we just realized how quick the time was passing, and we just slowed everything down with her. You know, took our time with her. You know, we just slowed everything down for our family. We're a wonderful family union.
Oh, you can see them now. I'm gonna wave.
You wanted your neighbor.
I'm gonna wave to them.
I'm gonna come and help you. You know, if you're struggling, no matter what it is, I don't care what your politics are. I just see another American, another Christian. How can I help? How can I be a part of my community? How, you know, what can I do? You know, that's just how I live my life. So, you know, to be in here is just it's a shock to the system. It's a shock to the system. So, without getting too detailed about what happened to me, it's truly a crime, and it shouldn't happen to any other American. You know, when Donald Trump uses the word hostages, I think he does it on purpose. I don't think that it's just, you know, sliding out or throwing that word around casually. I think there's a purpose behind it. So, you know, God willing, I'll be able to make it, you know, through a year, and you know, my wife will be able to pick me up, you know, next year from whatever prison it is they send me to. So thank you so much for the support, not just for myself, but for all of us in here, and just continue to pray for our country, because we're in a bad way now. I just don't think we can survive 4 more years of this.
No, we can't. So, yeah, I'm always on your side, and, you know, I do what I can. So we like to give you guys a voice. So we try to do these vigils here, like we did the first one on January 6th. And so this is our 2nd one. So we're going to try to do it like once a month. We have 2 guys in this prison. 2 J6s.
Oh, okay. I got you. So, you have 2 guys in this prison, or the prison you're at?
The one that we're at. The one that we're at in Los Angeles. There's 2
Were they arrested recently, or have they been in there for a while?
Daniel Rodriguez, he was arrested back in 21. He was in the gulag. A lot of the guys, some of the guys that have been in there a while know him, but he was in the gulag, and then he came here. I think he got sent here like in July or August of last year. But Daniel got like 12 years.
Oh, what a shame! What a shame!
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
You know, I know his family. They must be suffering. I mean, we're suffering. I mean, there's times, man, where you know my wife will call me, man, and she'll be in tears. You know, there's times I just cry with her. You know, I'm with her. I feel her. Even from the mirror, I can feel her. I can feel him. You know, it's like this big hole in my chest. You know, where I just it hurts. I mean, it really hurts. I mean, you know, I can walk, I can pray, I can pray with some of the other guys in here. But there's nothing like, you know, just being back in my community, going back to my church, and just putting this terrible part of our lives behind us. And I assure you, you know, I got my first visit from, you know who, like the end of January in 2021, and my life has been absolutely upside down roller coaster ever since. And this is just permanently for the worst changed my life. And, you know, I didn't go to cause violence, man. I went there because I thought I was, like, you know, wanting to have an investigation. I thought it was the right thing to do, to have an investigation. I thought that there was a permit. I thought that I was invited. I was invited here. You know, what's all the chaos about? Why are all these protesters getting beat up? You know, why are they throwing water bottles back and forth? What's going on? What are these bike racks about? You know what I mean? Like, I don't see a bike rack. I think I can't go there. You know, that's why they have, like, 6-foot-tall interlocking fencing. It was a total joke. They did a terrible job. They did it on purpose. And, like, you know, we're being here to suffer. I have the right to protest, just like everybody else does. I watched 5 years of protests. The city's being burnt down. And that was okay. You know, not only do those protesters not get charged, they've gotten checks from the taxpayers of the communities in which they destroyed. That's how
You have 1 minute remaining.
that's how backwards our justice system is. It is insane. You know, so yeah, man, there needs to be justice for us. This thing needs to be turned around, and it really it's for all of us Americans. So it lies in the hands of you, the people, we, the people. Just try to do your part. Just try to do a little more. You know, whatever it is, whoever's listening, just get involved any way you can. So again, that's the cue where I gotta go. I just want to thank you and whoever's listening. God bless you guys.
All right, God bless you, Patriot. Thanks for calling.
Y'all have a good evening. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, you guys, they can see now. Look, you can see them. Whenever you wave to them, they wave back. It's the other two, there's people in all of the windows, you just can't, well, the ones to the right too, but you just can't see them. Sunsi is gonna give them a wave. See them waving?
Until all my fears are gone, and I'm no longer a slave to fear. Oh, I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. Oh, I am a child of God. From my mother's womb, you've chosen me. Your love has called my name, and I've been born again to your family. Oh, your blood flows through my veins, and I'm no longer a slave to fear. Oh, I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. Oh, I am a child of God. by the arms of the Father, and I am surrounded with songs of deliverance. We've been liberated from our bondage. When the sons and the daughters, let us sing our freedom. You split the sea so I could walk around.
You're an expert. Might put my switcher on.
And is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello.
Hey, who's this?
This is Scott. Is this Sanica?
Sancia.
Hey. Oh, wait, say that again?
It's Sancia, S-A-N-C-I-A.
Okay, sweet. Perfect.
Oh, Sancia. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I had your I had your number jotted down on the margin of a Washington Post newspaper. So sorry, I got that mixed up, but I'll correct that. Sancia. Okay, nice to meet you. Are you guys in LA? Am I getting that correct?
That's correct. Yeah, we're in downtown LA, right in front of the BOP. Hi, Scott.
Oh, okay, in front of the BOP there. Okay.
Yeah, we have 2 J6ers in inside this facility.
Oh, you have how many J6ers there?
2.
Just 2. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. It's nice to talk to you guys. I actually have family out in the Los Angeles area. I'm an East Coast guy myself, but you guys got all the cool parks out there on the West Coast. Well, thanks for. How long have you guys been doing a vigil out there? Is this a new thing you guys are starting?
Yeah, this is only our second time. The first one we did was on January 6th.
Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. On the universe. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, I have an off-topic question for you. How bad have the wildfires been for Californians this year? Because I've been hearing all about them in Texas, but I haven't heard about too many in California. Are you guys getting a relatively mild year so far for fires?
Yeah, we're all looking at each other like I haven't really heard of any. And I don't know, is it fire season? Our fires usually happen in the summer.
I guess I'm a little bit off time there. It's hard for me to keep track and really feel like it's still winter because it's about 80 degrees in here right now. It feels like it's like the dog days of summer in here for some reason.
Oh, I can imagine. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating because you try to go to sleep and then you're just drenched in sweat. So it's definitely not ideal. And it's weird because it's like a normal temperature outside. It's like 50 degrees outside. And then as soon as you leave our housing unit, it's like a double temperature in the rest of the jail. But for some reason up here it's super hot. So
were you there? Were you in there? I think it was about a month or so ago when they were freezing.
Oh yeah, I was. That was actually when I first got here. Believe it or not, yeah. That was that was one of my first weeks here. I remember that because we had that cold snap, and it was under 20 degrees out here. I remember that because I actually didn't hate it because I actually really do well in the cold, but it was a little bit annoying because like you went into your cell and like you didn't want to like read or write or anything. You just wanted to get under the covers to try and stay warm because it was like freezing cold in there. I mean, guys were like taking any piece of clothing that they could find and like wrapping it around their body. I mean, like guys were walking around with like sweatpants on their head, and I had like a pair of socks like tied around my neck like a scarf. Like it was kind of funny actually.
That's horrible though, because the way that they treat you guys is like so wrong. You know what I mean? Like you're human beings. Come on.
I know it is definitely shocking. I mean, I can't say I was expecting this to be like a spa retreat, but yeah, definitely some of the things that go on here are quite shocking. But you know, we try and make improvements. Things actually have come a long way since the J6 started to arrive here 3 years ago. I mean, I've heard horror stories. You guys may have heard horror stories as well about the way J6ers are being treated, the food and stuff. I can't say that. I can actually say that I'm glad that I didn't have to experience those days, because there's a few guys in here, still in here that went through that, and it sounds like it was awful. So things have come a long way. We do get like a town hall meeting with our case manager, like once a month it seems or so. We can bring our grievances to her then, and some things the jail has improved on, and other things not. So we'll see. But what I think is inspiring is the fact that since the J6ers have been here, and all the advocacy that has happened for us has actually improved the lives of pretty much every prisoner in this jail, because the jail was basically forced to, because of all the attention that was placed on it. The jail was really forced to bring standards up. And I remember when I first got here, and being in intake, one of the other inmates came and was like, "Yeah, are you guys J6ers?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he was like, we like you all in here because when you guys got here, things started getting better for everybody. So that's kind of cool to think that from being in here, it's helped some other people in a way that you never would have thought it would happen. So that's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I always think about that. It's like there's been a lot exposed within the prison system since the J6ers have been in there. So nobody really knew what was going on in there, because most of us, I'm sure, I know most of you guys have never been in jail, and neither have I. So how would we ever know the way it is, And I'm hoping that good can come out of that.
Yeah. I mean, there's hundreds of people that have been exposed to the prison system for the first time because of all this, and I'm definitely pretty sure that some of them are going to become prison reform advocates.
Absolutely.
I can definitely say for honest that I have a lot more sympathy for people that are going through the criminal justice system, the prison system. I never thought I would end up in it myself, but I've learned a lot, and I've gained a lot of perspective going through it. So I definitely do have sympathy for people that have gone through the system, and I just hope as a country that we can improve it, because we're still one of the wealthiest countries on the earth, and it's just not. I don't think it's acceptable that we would treat even prisoners, even convicted criminals, in a way that's inhumane or punitive, or basically punishing people that are pre-trial, and punishing people arbitrarily and randomly. As a country, we should be able to do better. So I hope that more changes, and
Yeah, I agree. So where are you from? What state?
So I'm actually from Maryland. I was born in Baltimore. I grew up just south of Baltimore, so I'm actually only like an hour away from where I grew up right now. Me and my now wife, we moved out to Western Maryland back in 2021. So I'm only about an hour and a half away from her. So I'm actually kind of lucky, because like my family and my wife have actually been able to visit me a couple times, and they haven't had to like, you know, book a flight and book a hotel just to come visit me. So I'm actually kind of lucky in that regard.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Now, is your wife the one that's pregnant?
Yeah, you guys heard about that, huh?
I listen to the Vigil every night.
Okay, yep.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, that's me. Thank you guys.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's me. I brag about her all the time. I actually just got off the phone with her about 30 minutes ago, and I told her, you know, babe, I sing your praises like every day, because, I mean, frankly, it's just about the only good thing that's happening in my life right now. I can honestly say, and we're honestly both so happy that God has, you know, blessed us with a chance to start a family. It's something that, you know, we've wanted to do ever since we got married. Something that, you know, we actually were trying to do. We prayed about a lot while I was on home incarceration for all of last year. So it was actually a big miracle, a big prayer answered. So I'm pretty happy about that, and I pretty much brag about it all the time. And it's actually funny because I saw her yesterday. She came in and visited, and I mentioned to her that I was talking about her on the Vigil because people were in National Harbor, Maryland for CPAC that weekend. So when I called into the Vigil, they were down at National Harbor for the CPAC convention, and National Harbor is actually, there's a Ferris wheel there. It's like a really nice, it's kind of like a tourist like resort area. Like there's a big conference center and all that stuff. Anyway, they have a Ferris wheel right on the river, and this is where I asked my wife to be my, you know, girlfriend officially on like her third date. So yeah, so I told everybody about that when I called into Vigil. So yesterday when I saw her, I told her about that, and so she asked about, you know, the Vigil, the podcast, and where she could find it. So I told her, and then she actually just happened to look it up just tonight about an hour ago while I was on it. So she actually she tuned into the Vigil for the first time while I was on it and caught the tail end of my 15-minute call. So that was pretty funny. Yeah, it was pretty funny. I was upset though because, like I said, you know, I constantly am like, you know, singing her praises and sharing updates about her and my journey. And she missed that part. So I was like, oh man, you have to go back and listen, because I had spent like 5 minutes talking about, you know, that story that I just told you, and how, you know, she's been so courageous and patient through everything, and you know, she's just a strong person and all that. So I said all those nice things about her, and she just missed it by like 2 minutes probably.
She's gonna have to go back and rewind. Tell her if she goes to the #4ashley.com, all of the live streamers, their YouTube channels are on there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, say it again. I heard the #4 Ashley. Was there something before that?
Well, just the #4ashley.com.
Okay, gotcha. 4ashley.com. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I'll text that to her so she can look it up, and I'll text it to my family as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's really incredible. We have coast-to-coast vigils going now. It's maybe the world's first ever podcast being, you know, broadcast from inside a prison. I'm not sure.
I know, isn't it crazy?
It's so cool. Crazy. Hey, modern technology, you know, there are cool things about living in the modern world, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. But you know, the guys in the BOPs, though, they can't call the Vigil, only you guys.
Yeah, I have heard that in the BOP you're a lot more cut off, so.
Yeah, because they get in trouble. They started doing it, like, I don't know why, like probably last year. And then some of the guys started getting in trouble. So it's like, no, it's not worth it, you know? We don't want anybody going in the hole and all of that just for calling us.
Right, yeah, exactly, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a part of history.
Yeah, it is very much a part of history, and it's so crazy being in this, you know, this pod in 2024, because, you know, you feel like a part of history. I mean, I just saw a headline today. One of the guys, you know, said that Trump at the Ohio rally was like saluting us and talking about us. I mean, it's really crazy to be a part of it, you know. So
Every time
I
now,
never thought in my life.
when he holds
Yeah, go
rallies, he always opens them with the J6 choir. And he was standing there. It was so awesome. He was standing there saluting you guys the entire time. And that was one of the first things he said when he started to speak. He goes, on day one, I'm going to get those hostages out of there. They do not deserve what they're getting. You know, they're good people. You know, and he just goes on and on. And so he's been talking about it a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, and it's so, like, it's so, you know, inspiring to hear that because obviously, you know, being in the position that me and all the other J6ers are in, like,
You have 1 minute remaining.
it can really be, you know, it's a hard pill to swallow to think that, you know, you might be behind bars for the next 3, 4, 5 plus years of your life. And, you know, almost every time I talk to my wife, you know, she obviously tells me how much she misses me, and I say to her, you know, babe, it's possible that this could all be over in 11 months. And she's always like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. But you know, it's starting to seem like it's a possibility.
Give us your gifts and go real quick.
Huh?
Your gifts and go.
Yes. Oh, gifts and go. I actually don't have one set up yet, but if anybody wants to write to me or donate, my number is 387919. That's my DC inmate number. I'll get letters and I try to always write back. Anyway, thank you guys for everything. It was great to talk to you, and I'll talk to you with you all again sometime.
All right. God bless you.
All right. Thank you. God bless you too. Have a great night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
My fears are drowned in perfect love. You rescued me and I will stand and say,
Why does it? This whole thing is.
a child of God.
Was it not plugged in? I'm losing my
It
voice.
just doesn't, I don't know. It wasn't turned on, but I did turn it on first because I've learned my lesson. So, you know, like,
It's so weird.
I'm like, should we give her a flyer?
Oh, yeah. Get a flyer, hurry.
Thanks everyone for being on. You guys can really see the guys up there now. We're giving somebody a flyer. They're pulled up to here. Look, let me show you. Jeez, oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, I'm not a good camera person. This camera's falling. Okay, let's see. There we go. Hopefully I'm not getting you sick. Serena!
Let's go, Brandon!
Serena!
Let's go, Brandon!
There we go. We got another call coming in, guys.
Press 0 to repeat. Your current balance is $22.96. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello?
Hello, is this Asia?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, this is Tate.
It's Tate! It's Tater Tot!
Yeah, how's it going?
Good, you hear all the honks? You hear these people?
Yeah. Are those some pro Patriot honks?
Yeah.
It sounds like some pro Patriot
Oh,
honks.
it's so...
I can tell the difference.
Who was that? Was that somebody that...
Yeah, so we just had a woman that is one of the delegates for the Trump campaign. She dropped off some Trump gear for us and a little bit of Trump stuff, and she's like gonna get more people to come down here to be with us.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Wow, that's awesome. See, I was over here like controlling, like making the camera fall and, you know, trying to do all these things here, and they were over there talking to this person. That is so cool. You know,
Well, somebody has to be running the operation. So yeah, they deal with it. It sounds like you all have a good turnout. Was it a pretty good turnout over there tonight?
well, there's about 5 of us.
We had a 6-pack.
We had a 6-pack with the 6-pack. Someone drank one of them. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice. Well, I'd love to hear it. How often is this going to be going on?
Well, we'll be ending here soon. Actually, it's 7:30.
Nobody.
Whenever we're done with your call, then we have to do the roll call, and then we'll be ending. But it's really cool because this jail, like, we sit across the street from the prison, and they can see us. We can see them really good now because it's getting dark. But they stand there at the window and wave to us, and, you know, we can yell stuff to them.
I love it. That is awesome. Yeah, you got DJ down there and stuff. I hope he's doing okay.
Who is that?
Yeah, it's Curtis. Tater Tot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tater Tot, aka Tater Salad. Yeah. Well, I love being on here. I love seeing this is happening. I heard them talking about it tonight. Quagland, he mentioned it, and I saw your message just a little bit ago, and I ran up to him. I was like, put me on there. I was like, whatever you got a spot, make a spot. If you don't have one, I was like, and he get me on there.
Are you locked down right now?
No. I heard him over talking. We were making some dipsy doodles over here, and I heard him talking about it. So I jumped on and wanted to get on here. Good things going on over here, though. I have a sentencing date of July 9th. I'm going to try to get that pushed back. Right out as much time as I can here in the gulag. But I have that set as of right now for July 9th.
You know, July the 9th is my wedding anniversary.
Really? Wow. All right, good. All right, wishing for good luck then. Wishing for all the good luck.
I know, right? But I hope that, you know, that you can push it out, because I know that, you know, with everything going on in the Supreme Court and all of that, you know, so we got to push it out to Trump.
We'll get, exactly. We'll get little wins here and there, and then we'll see something like what just happened in the Georgia election case where Fannie Williams and Nathan Wade were involved in the little team operation against Trump. And of course, one of them was allowed to stay on. The judge did see total wrongdoing in it, just partial wrongdoing. So
yeah, that was
it just shows how deep these roots go, the corrupt roots go. But you know, I believe good will persevere. We just gotta keep. It's not gonna be, you know, taking mile by mile, but more inch by inch. And the most important thing is just you never give one up. You never give an inch up. You just keep pushing forward. And doing the good thing and being consistent, showing up and fighting the good fight, staying true to who you are and your beliefs, and I believe everything will transpire for the better.
Absolutely. It's just really, it's so nice to talk to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was really, like I said, I was really excited to get on here. And just actually put a voice to the conversation. You know,
and we have the live stream going as well.
Awesome. Well, I hope it does as well as it has other places. And so, how often do you
you think you'll be on here?
We're gonna try like once a month.
Okay, once a month, yeah. I think get it up and go. Yeah.
Maybe we could get truck down here now.
Yeah, no, California's turn. Wait, is California a purple state now?
I would think so, because, you know, we've gotten a lot of honks being out here, and I do go to a lot of flag waves, and we barely get any people flipping us off.
I haven't had anybody.
Yeah,
I haven't had anybody.
you know, I think a lot of people are like waking up. That's what it
They
seems.
are.
Yeah. So.
They are. You can definitely look at the situation. This is a little personal caveat of mine, but I can look at it as negative fashion, or I can look at it as the amount of good that can come from it. And people have been waking up, and I think this is a portion of it.
Yeah.
This has helped be the catalyst to people opening their eyes and starting to pay attention to what's going on. The fact that the mainstream news isn't reliable whatsoever anymore. That your best information comes from podcasts or live streams such as these from people directly themselves, or from people who are censored and hidden on social media. That's where a lot of your accurate news comes from. All these news organizations are bought and paid for by somebody bigger.
Yeah, that's true.
So this has definitely been a good catalyst of people waking up, and like I said, I have to believe that there's good that lies outside. I mean, you see the guys who are up there in the LA prison, and I know they have hope riding on that as well too. November comes, we get these pardons, we walk out of here free men.
Yeah.
We go on to continue the fight through the warfare that we are fighting now. That's a technological warfare.
And I think a lot of you guys could do good with prison reform.
This is so corrupt. It is insane the leverage that the U.S. government has on people, and it's just the power they've been spoon-fed by people who just lay over and don't pay attention and just want, security and an ounce of safety for all their freedom. And this is what you get. You get in the judicial system, and you are fighting a losing battle. Obviously with what's going on with us, but then when you get in there, they strong arm you into taking a plea deal, and then when you take the plea deal, then you still have them talking horribly about you and trying to still go over the plea that you've agreed to. They're still trying to go over the guideline range and the time range that they were agreeing to give you. And then you have a third source, the probation office, that's trying to give you a different set of numbers, which is usually higher, and saying things against you. And it's just like, why am I even showing up to these? It's just like a normal person who has lost the faith should just stay in bed and just let them do whatever they're going to do, because it almost feels like if you don't fight, if you don't stand up for yourself, you'll get ran over.
Yep, I agree with you.
It's a long time ahead. I think Sable is going to get on here, and was Sable going to get on here and talk to you guys?
I'm not sure, because we're actually, was he going to? Because I hadn't heard that. I thought you were the last one.
Okay. Well, he may not be. Quagalino may have been confused. But I'll relay the message to him. I know you all have roll call. Please keep in touch with me. Let me know when the next one's going to be, and I will get on here a little bit earlier.
Okay.
Thank you all so much for being out there. I know it's starting small but strong. I know it's going to grow because it has, God's grace around it.
Absolutely. Well, God bless you, Curtis. Do you have a Gifts and Go that you want to give out?
Sure, yeah. It's a Gifts and Go /Curtis Tate, Tango Alpha, Tango Echo. And yeah, all help is appreciated. Thank you so much.
And what's your inmate number?
My MA number is 386-700. 386-700.
Awesome. Well, thank you. It was so nice talking to you. And I'll keep in touch with you.
Please do. Love you, Patriots.
All right, love you too.
Love you.
Bye.
Are we gonna do a roll call or should we?
I'm losing my voice. I am.
I'm talking on the phone. That's hilarious. Should we do
Because
should I do a roll call or not? Go watch 1791 Stormtrooper or for Ashley Jan 6 Vigil or Glory Be or
we are
Sapphire
family.
Patriot to see because we were gonna do a roll call, but it's kind of late and he's talking about Sable calling, so I don't know if Sable's gonna call or not.
I don't think he's gonna call this late. It's so cool because you can really see him good in here.
Yeah, he had his American flag he's holding up.
Oh,
You see him? Oh yeah, he's got it in the other
yeah.
room.
I
That's
see
gonna be
it.
a great screenshot if anyone wanted to while they're
You guys
up
see
there.
the flag?
Yeah, we saw it. Yeah.
That is so cool. Like you can see it here on the live stream too.
Yeah, always got a flashlight.
The guys that have been calling in are in DC. Yeah, you guys can see him holding a flag. They can see it on the live stream. I'm losing my voice, you guys. Oh my God. Plus, I've been like fighting off something, for like, started last week. I've been taking all my vitamins and everything. But I can kind of still feel like scratchy, and now especially, it's like.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't help to be. Like whenever I teach the beginning of the school year, I always think I'm getting sick, but it's just because I'm talking so much.
Yeah.
And then you get used to it again.
Oh my gosh, Denise, I remember those lights. That was the Morse code. Remember when they first started the vigil? Were you watching it then when Mickey started it first and you could see the lights?
Yeah, that was so fun.
Yeah, because they couldn't call or something. But they would do like Morse code.
Oh, I didn't know they were doing Morse code.
That's what people said. But
Should we do the final song? Should we do a final song?
yeah, I got that.
Yeah, that's all we know is that's
We're gonna keep it focused on the windows because I feel like that's, and hopefully they
So
can hear
you've
the
taken
song. I don't know if they'll
pictures,
be able to. I took a few pictures, yes.
Okay, good.
But we can get some. I want to get some screenshots of them up there because that's awesome.
Yeah, they're talking about Oreo. I remember Oreo was streaming it. Okay,
My
here
hands
we
are
go.
cold. Should we sing to the baby?
That is so cool. Look at, they totally love it.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Free J6! Free J6! Free J6! Free J6!
We love you, DJ. We love you, Tommy. God bless you guys. We love you. USA! 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 USA!
FJB!
FJB!
Let's go, Brandon!
Let me move him over here. Can you guys hear him on the live stream?
That's just
Oh, man!
Sansia. That's just random people driving by that we hear.
That is so cool. I love that. Thanks, guys, for watching. This is so cool. And so who was that? A Trump? What was that person that came by?
She was a delegate for Trump.
So it was a delegate for Trump that drove past, and Mama Earth gave her a flyer, and then she gave us a bunch of Trump stuff and said that next time she's going to try to have people out here with us.
She says a lot of people.
A lot of people? That would be so cool. What'd she say?
She's worried about Palestine, I guess.
Oh, she's worried about Palestine. Yeah, so that's so cool. So hopefully next time we'll have a lot of people, but she left some like koozies, you know, the things that you put on your cup that have Trump on them and stuff like that. Good night, Gator Girl. When you start watching the live stream, you start knowing who people are.
How'd you get that this strong? Yeah, you saw it. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, are we still expecting Jeff to call?
That's right. Because
It's in DC. It's what? 3 hours.
Yeah, the only guys that can call after are the ones that are on details. So the ones that the trustees that do the cleaning of the prison and all of that. So they're able to. Everyone else gets locked up usually at 10.
Oh, okay. So then
because Chris was like, we can close after 10 or after. But then Serena said that the guys on detail can call. But Chris told me some of them don't want to because their attorneys tell them not to and stuff like that.
yeah.
Because we used to hear other guys on there, like that one guy, Matt, and he
hasn't been on there for several months.
Is he still there? I wonder if he's still there. Oh,
But I think his attorney told him to stop calling.
wow.
Because like TJ is asked, can I call it? I'm like, no. Because they get rid of it.
Oh no.
That's what started happening.
Oh, I remember Jessica called once. Jessica Watkins.
She was still in DC.
No, she called from the prison.
Oh, she did?
Yeah,
No,
she
she's
did. I
never
think she
called.
got in trouble.
She hasn't.
You remember that? It was right after they moved her. Yeah.
I know Barry Rooney got in trouble. She wants got permission. She talks to her, like she visits with Jessica every week.
Oh, really?
Video
neat.
visit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
You do.
I got my video visits with her usually every weekend.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Is she okay?
She's okay.
Oh,
She
good.
just started teaching a class this week. So this week I'll hear about it. So
Oh, that's
Wednesday was her first
awesome.
time. They had one class that's supposed to be like a government one, but she's like, I don't think they're gonna let me teach that. But they have a first aid class, so she's gonna be teaching a first aid class. Well, she started this Wednesday.
Okay,
So,
good. Yeah, ex-military.
She's super excited about it. Yeah.
She's a medic.
She's been working in the library over there too, and like influencing some of the books, what books go out on the shelf, and which ones she recommends to people.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and you know, I heard, was it Joe Biggs that is teaching? One of them, I think it was Joe Biggs.
Oh, I'm not sure.
They're in these prisons and they're teaching, telling these prisoners.
Wow. Oh, good. Oh, gee, no wonder they want to keep them separated at DC.
Isn't that awesome?
How many people are
That gives me hope. I was like, that's amazing.
You know, there's other people besides J6ers in DC?
Oh, in the prison, yeah.
In the prison.
The jail.
But they have their own pod. DC's a jail. It's a big jail there. It's called the, what is it called? The detention. No, we call it the gulag. But yeah, they have women. They have a women's side. So they have other prisoners in
There's so
there.
much crime in DC.
And you know,
They don't like this.
right?
They don't like this.
But they've done a lot of changes in that jail. The prisoners, the J6.
All right, y'all. We're just packing up. We didn't do our kind of a little goodbye thing or anything,
And the
but
other
I'll keep it hooked up
inmates,
because it's kind of nice. They're still
so
up
they
there.
know what's going on.
Keep
Because
waving to them.
that's why I was telling these guys that prison reform is going to be their thing. Because they're inside. We don't know what it's called. We don't know what type of people there's there.
Where's the microphone?
Thanks for inviting us!
Where's our dinner?
You guys have a good night. We love you. God bless you. They blocked another message. Every message I send, they block. Why?
It's so ridiculous. I could be like, I was playing in my garden today and blocked. Like, what are you blocking? Why are you blocking? Yeah, last night's message got blocked and I was just frustrated.
Can you get any to go through?
I was, but
Do
then
they
now
have
they
you
block
blocked
it.
now in Fort Links?
No, they just block his messages. Yeah.
God bless you guys. We're gonna get you out. Don't worry.
They're getting all crazy now.
We love you. We love you.
Don't leave.
I know. It's really hard to like, it's like, my heart breaks. My heart breaks.
Carry something? What do you have a pocket to put that in?
Yeah.
Oh, for your work. Because I know you're trying to make a side hustle.
No,
No, really?
no, it's
because you have
okay.
to pay for gas and everything.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, no, I appreciate that so much,
We
but
were hoping to see DJ's mom here.
yeah,
I know, she's out of town.
she's out of town.
Oh,
Yeah.
she is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why she's not.
She's like
here.
in
I'm
Iowa,
like,
I
oh,
think she
geez.
told me. She's there for a week. So yeah, she was bummed out. But
Use that money to donate to the
I will.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
please.
definitely will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did you want me to donate it to, or just everything?
Mickey or
Well,
the
that could be-
guys?
yeah.
Mickey, give it. We'll definitely put it in the
Yeah.
commissary here.
Yeah, or some of the other live streamers, or any of the commentaries of the guys, or anything. Yeah, absolutely. That's,
Yeah, we've given to a few people, and we get to a few once a month.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
they need it.
That last week when we did the four corner flag wave over here, you know, in San Diego, you know, outside San Diego.
Yeah.
He was at the Vigil in DC. Colvin. You know
That
Colvin?
sounds familiar,
He's
yeah.
a Vietnamese guy that escaped the communist.
Oh yeah, I remember his story.
Yeah, his brother got killed right in front of him, and yeah.
Yeah, I guess
We met him and his wife, the nicest people.
Aw, that's
He had
nice.
a huge giant Trump banner. It must have been about 10 by 10.
You know, there's Chinese Americans in Huntington. A lot of them, like they put those flag waves on most of the time. They have gigantic flags, and they're like super tall, right?
Right, yeah.
Those people,
Yeah.
they're just the best,
Trump
you know.
supporters all the
Yeah.
way.
They know what's happening.
Yeah.
But,
Yes.
so maybe you guys have you guys ever met Mickey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The People's Convoy, when
Yeah.
it was at Campo,
To hold this.
there was a casino that we spent the night.
Yes.
And we met
Yeah.
her there. She gave us T-shirts and the wristband with for Ashley on it.
Aw.
So yeah, that's how we got
Right before
into
she
it.
got going.
Yeah, I remember that because I went to see the People's Convoy when they were like out near Palm Springs area.
Oh, we went there too, Banny.
Yeah.
It was so windy.
It was like a little
When they
camp.
would boot people out, you had to park on the street. They let some people out.
Oh, at the casino.
Yeah.
Yes, but then I went to where they stayed, like at some it was like a ranch or it was something like a piece of property.
Yeah, it's some kind of trailer park or
Something like that.
Maybe a horse ranch.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Struggle is real.
But yeah, that was terrible
My
at that
hands are
casino when they did that.
Yeah, because they made a deal apparently ahead of time.
Yeah.
And everybody's there, and then they changed their mind. It was so.
And then they were blocking. They wouldn't let people in.
Wow.
That was terrible.
Yeah, it was really bad. We'll never go there again.
No way. I like to see it on here. You can see them waving up there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, look
Yeah.
at that. Oh.
And I think the guy here with
there's
the
three.
light.
There's like
There's a bunch of them. To see this
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
over
yeah.
here with the
the
flashing
one
the
on
light.
the yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's DJ, which that's
Oh.
Daniel Rodriguez. The one here, he's going like this, flashing his tablet.
Oh.
And then I think Tommy is right there in the middle.
Oh, okay.
He might be the one that was holding the flag. Tommy? I think that
I'm
might
not
be
sure.
him.
Maybe those. You're going to the parking lot.
I'm going to the
Yeah.
parking
So
lot.
can maybe those two things right there, and then I'll carry. Well, I should just end it now. Okay. All right, guys. We're gonna end this now. Hey, is that Jay Jones, Mama Jan?
No shirtless man this time.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna end it as we gather ourselves and get to the
Thanks, you
get to the
guys.
parking structure. But
I
we
know,
love you
isn't it
all.
sad? They were saying how
Thank you
sad
for
it is.
showing up.
It's
Yeah, it's
heartbreaking.
really hard to leave. Like I want to be homeless and just sleep out here so that they have some hope. But you know, the show must go on. But we'll be back. We'll be back for sure.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We love
Good
y'all.
night.
Have a good night. God bless everyone. Thank you for stopping in. And we'll see you next
I know
time.
last time we're like, it's so hard to leave them, because they're just like all hanging out,